Now it feels like I'm in a safe zone.
You are, yeah.
Because I have people in between me and the violence.
Yes. So all the people who came in this room, they were drawn on the boards.
And how long
They
was
drew
that period?
themselves also, maybe half a year, I think, because it was also to cut them. With other things, to try to put my focus, if, like, we are all trained to focus on the positive, on the solid, on the, it's like in advertisement. All the advertisement, they are done like this to attract our
gaze.
Yeah. And because we all made the same, our gaze attracts by red, by a shape which the solid shape is more. We attract. My gaze is impulsively attracted by a solid shape rather than an empty space. Like when we talk, of course, we talk to each other. I look at you. You are there. I could look like this all the time. I've met some people who do that. They never look at the person.
They're looking in the.
They look in the open air.
But probably as well, because do you think culturally?
Yes.
The way we see is trained.
Yes.
And we all.
Yes.
It's kind of not necessarily a biological thing, but maybe come up.
Yeah.
From the way that our culture works, what we're trained to look at as children and then through adults in advertising and all these things.
Maybe it's so simple that I train my gaze to look at what I'm going to grab, and it is a solid thing. If I'm going, like as a child, or I need to react if a shape comes in my way.
And so there's a solid thing here, a solid thing here, and there's a...
The empty pit. I can go in the gap.
Yeah, I can fill the gap with myself.
So it must have to do with these kind of things. So when I cut them, I was cutting to get this silhouette. Because the idea is I'm going to put the people now in the border. So it was very direct. And then, but what do I do with the negative? It's there too, it's interesting. So because it started to nourish my my discussion, the negative, the thing which I want to throw away, it's interesting. Of course, it may be the most interesting, I said to myself. I look at that rather, and because I put my gaze from one to another several times, so I saw the empty one. And then I started to see, but it's not finished. I mean, it's even more, it's an empty space here.
All three,
and then, but that's even more interesting, I said. Yes! When we two both talk, we could have a way of talking it. I talk and you cut me, and then you talk, and I talk and you talk, and I talk, and there is no room in our dialogue.
Yeah.
But I observed that we had room in between, because you say something, and then I'm thinking a little, and you,
and there's a response.
And there is, and there is this space of not empty, but silence, which give us the possibility to listen. Because if I want to say something very quickly, I notice I'm very good at it, then that means I have not really listened to you. It has not gone further than this. If I wanted to go further in, I want to taste it and try to really understand, put myself into your world, to be able to really visualize what you're saying. It takes me time. So this time is the silence between you and me talking. And this can be this area in between. Because if I see the whole person all together is the full body and the empty room around, plus the space in between. If this is me, my whole person, then it is richer than if it's only. That means also in my way of acting, I give it place, I give it room to room for this exchange, opening. Yeah.